ABC family. These are our 3 to 5 year olds. I'm Miss Nwamaka.
And I'm Miss Lynn. We're going to do a kid about what we learned. Action.
Hello, class. Good morning, teachers. We learned about Uganda. Jambo means hi in Swahili. This is the capital of Uganda. This is Kampala. This is the flag of Uganda. It has black, yellow, red, and a queen in the middle. The tree that lives in the national park. Go! We want Uganda jackfruit. Simba means lions in Swahili. Gorillas live in the national park.
Billy.
Tatu. Nane.
Tano. Tita. Saba. Nane. Tisa. Kumi.
Thank you, class.
Hakuna Matata.
Bye. Hi, I'm Mama Aaliyah with the 6 to 7 year olds, the crested cranes. On our study of Uganda, we found out about a special bird in the middle of the flag. It's called the crested crane, and this is the story of how the crane got its crown.
We learned many Swahili words. We will share the animal words we learned with our story. Long ago, the animals lived together and there was a drought. The king of the savannah, King Simba, called the animals together to fix the problem.
Cheetah?
Duma.
Can you please get us some water from the cloud?
Sure thing.
I guess that didn't work. Elephant.
Simba! Yes, Simba?
Can you please get us some water from the cloud?
Yes, I can. Sorry, Simba, I could not find the water.
Monkey.
Puma!
Can you please get us some water from the cloud?
Yes, I can, Simba. Sorry, Simba, I couldn't find any water.
Leopard.
Lingao!
Can you please get us some water from the cloud?
I can try. Sorry, Simba, but I couldn't get any water from the cloud.
I can help.
You can't do anything.
You do.
I'll give you a try.
I'm going to bring my other crane friends too. Now. The pecking opened the cloud, rain began to fall. King Simba awarded the cranes with beautiful crowns, and that is how the crested cranes got their crowns. A
Sing. Thank you.
We are 3 to 5B. I'm Mama Jessica. We also have Miss Mia and we have Mr. Caleb with us this week. And we have a few questions for our campers I think they know the answers to. Let's see, you all. What country did we study this week?
Uganda!
That's right, Uganda. And Uganda's in what continent?
Africa!
Africa, you're right. And then is that North, South, East, or West Africa?
East!
Okay. Did you want to show everybody that you know your directions?
Yes!
So where's North? Okay. And where's South? And where's East? And where's West? All right, let's do that a little faster. North, South, East, West, North, South, East, West. Speed it up. North, South, East, West, North, South, East, West. It's a new dance. All right. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, you all have been studying a particular language that they speak in Uganda. What language is that? Swahili. Right. And we were doing our numbers from 1 to 10. You want to say our numbers?
Yes!
Okay. What's 1?
Moja,
Moja,
Pili,
Pili, Tatu, Ene. Good. Tano, Sita, Saba, Nane, Tisa, and Kumi. Good job. And let me see. We also talked about, the lake, right? We went real pretend fishing this week in the lake. What's that big lake that they have in Uganda?
Lake Victoria!
Victoria. And let me see. The last thing we did was all about that endangered species. What was the name of the endangered species? The mountain gorillas. Yes. And did we think the mountain gorillas were nice and calm, or were they fierce and ferocious? Some of them were calm and some of them were fierce and ferocious, right? It depends.
Yeah.
Now, what does it mean when you say endangered species?
There's really
Let me see that again. How many? Very few of them. That's right. Can we say bye-bye from Uganda? Bye-bye.
Again. Jambo Rafiki. Jambo Rafiki. Jambo. Jambo. Jambo Rafiki. Jambo Brooklyn. Jambo Elliott. Jambo Ty. Jambo Benjamin. Jambo Austin. Jambo, come
Uganda's unique unity. The 6 to 7A class presents Welcome to Uganda.
Karibuni, everyone! Uganda is the place to be. So much to see and do. Goats, gorillas, tall giraffes, great big rhinos too. Amazing dances you can learn, so easy if you try. Nature fun like rafting and climbing mountains way up high. Don't forget Botoke is really tasty food. A trip to Uganda, we promise, will be really, really good. Did someone say dancing?
Hi, I'm Miss B, and this is the 6 and 7-year-old B class here to tell you about Uganda.
Hi, we are here to show you the stuff that we learned about Uganda. Where is Uganda located? Uganda is located in Africa. It's hot because it's near the equator. Symbol of Uganda. The colors on the flag are black, yellow, and red, and there's a bird in the middle. Red stands for brotherhood. Yellow stands for the sun. The black means for the black people. And the bird in the middle is the great crowned crane. Animals. Lion. Elephants. Zebra. Leopards. Rhino. Geography. There are mountains, volcanoes, rainforests, and grassland. Languages. They speak Swahili, Luganda, and English. Thank you for coming! My name is Harper from the United Nations, and I am reporting live from Kampala, Uganda. Today we will meet the President of Uganda, Museveni, and members of his cabinet who share some interesting facts and information about Uganda, its people, land, and culture. Let's get started. Habari. The President Museveni.
Tusan, you say, Okubalaba. We are very happy to see you. Welcome to Uganda, the pearl of Africa, and home to 42 million Ugandans who enjoy the rich land and culture. Today we will be touring and visiting one of Uganda's premier schools. Here in Uganda, the Great Brown Crescent School for Scholars. Ugandans strongly believe it takes a village to raise a child, and children are our future. We are committed to investing, strengthening, and protecting our children and their future. Tusan Yuse Okubalaba. Now let me introduce you to my wife, the First Lady of Uganda.
Kar Ibu. And welcome, friends. We are excited that you are here. You are country. Remember that Uganda is a landlocked country that is made up of savannas, mountains, and lakes. We really hope that you are able to visit Lake Victoria, which is the largest lake in Africa and the second largest in the world. Lastly, as you visit the sites, be sure to try traditional foods like matuke, that the taste won't disappoint you.
First Lady, thanks so much for sharing about our beloved country of Uganda. Harper, I want to now introduce you to some of my cabinet members and a few other important people, and then we will leave to go and visit one of our schools in the capital city, Kampala.
Enjoy your visit and remember that Uganda is the home to 11% of the world's bird population, 1,000 different bird species, and contains half of the population of mountain gorillas.
Uganda has 56 tribes and 9 indigenous communities. They are fort living negative language in Uganda, which can be grouped into the 3 main languages.
Did you know that Uganda grows more bananas than any other nation except India and China? Uganda also has the best pineapple you've ever eaten.
Habari. There are over 30 plus different indigenous languages spoken in my country, but English is the national language of Uganda.
Uganda is home of the tallest mountain range in Africa, has more chimpanzees and butterflies than any other East African country.
Uganda is one of the youngest population nations in the world. 55% of the population is under 18 years old. Our main exports are tourism, coffee, fish, tea, tobacco, cotton, and corn.
Uganda produced Africa's first hybrid electric vehicle, the Kia East Mac. Production will begin in December.
You are welcome, we love you, the stars.
The top of the mountain, down in my heart. That's why you singing. You are welcome, I love you, the stars. You are welcome, we love you, the stars. Top of the mountain, feel joy, down in my heart. That's why I'm singing. You are welcome, we love you, the stars. You are welcome, we love you, the stars. No job. Billy,
You gotta say the numbers.
3, 4, Tano, 5, Sita, 6, Sama, 8, Tisa, 9, Kumi, 10.
Coming to you live from KCC in Uganda. Hippos are large and can weigh up to 4,500 pounds. Hippos means river horse in Crete. Hippos eat 100 pounds of grass a night. In the day, hippos spend most of the time in water to protect their delicate skin. Hippos can outrun a human up to 40 miles per hour. Their skin is thin and can crack and blister. Hippo mamas take good care of their babies, who can swim right after they're born. Uganda has thousands of hippos.
Fishermen go to where the most hippos are, because that's where the most fish are. Why do you think there are so many fish where there are so many hippos? Because the hippo's digestion is incomplete. When they defecate, there is a lot of plant matter that fish love to eat. Fishermen are there because of the abundance of fish, and the hippos want to protect their territory. Hippos don't eat fish or people, but they want to protect their babies to be safe. They have large, sharp teeth that kill people. The Ugandan government works hard to warn fishermen about the dangers of hippos.
Yeah, hunting for fish. Oh no, the hippos are coming!
They won't hurt us.
Okay, that's my way.
If I asked you what the most dangerous land animal is, you might say a lion, an elephant, or a tiger, but you would be so very wrong. Hippos are mainly plant eaters or herbivores. People don't understand how dangerous hippos are because hippos are not hunters. When hippos attack, they're protecting their territory. When people go out to get fish, they really need fish to survive. What can Ugandan people do to stay safe around hippos? They can have stronger boats and not swim in hippo waters. That's the end of News Channel KCC in Uganda. Bye!
Animals in our town migrated to Kampala, just like the birds and land animals of our land and neighboring kingdoms migrate annually.
The water in our tail, we must be reminded of the amazing Lake Victoria, the source of the Nile River, which has been the center to the Boers, humans, and animals alike.
The Kabaka brings us to rulers such as Kati Kintu, the first ruler of the Uganda kingdom, the bold and notorious Idi Amin, and President Yoweri Museveni, who has served as president by popular vote for 33 years.
Once upon a clock in Uganda, there was a mighty lion named Kabaka. He was the king of all the animals in the land, and all the animals felt safe and secure knowing he was around. What the animals loved the most was their water. It didn't matter to them if they ate or didn't eat any food at all. They always drank the fresh, clean water. When the shoe-bill stork gathers its fish to eat, it would always have a great big gulp of fresh water. When the golden monkey wanted to eat some matoke, he'd always make sure to take a sip of water before he started cooking. And yes, the monkey cooked the matoke. If the rock python decided to tightly squeeze its prey for a good dinner, it used its slithering tongue to get a good taste of the greatest water on land. Over time, the water that they had enjoyed for so long became dirty and polluted. The water made them angry and very sick. Because the animals knew that the body needs water to live, they tried to drink the water despite knowing it wasn't as good as it once was. Kabaka, being king, he knew he had to figure out a way to get fresher and cleaner water to the land. Kabaka called a meeting of the animals of the land to ask the animals what they think they can do to get back the good water. The elephant said,
Maybe the strongest and biggest animals can stomp very hard and super fast. The water will become fresh like never before.
So the strongest and biggest animals started to stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp and stomp. Kabaka took a drink and said,
This is not it!
Then the mountain gorilla said,
Well, since the pigs can eat just about anything, maybe they can drink just about anything and the water will be cleaner.
So Kabaka told the pigs to drink as much water as they could. So the pigs drank and drank and drank and drank and drank and drank. Kabaka tasted the water and said,
This is not it. No, no, no.
Then the shoebill stork said,
Maybe all of the birds with big bills can gather water when it rains and provide all of the animals with fresh water from the sky. There are 1,000 types of birds in our land. Of course this can be done.
So the animals waited for the rain, and when it came, the birds started to fly. And they flew and flew and flew and flew and flew. The minute the animals started to drink the water and became happy and thought things were back to normal. The problem is the water didn't last for long because of the droughts in the land. Then the queen lioness said with a soft voice,
The humans are the reason for the polluted waters. They cut down trees and pollute the water with their interactions on our land.
Then the elephant said,
Let's wipe out the humans, and then things will come back to normal.
Then the queen said,
No. We can hurt the humans all we want, but this is not how to fix our problem. I think we should move to another location where there's fresher water.
Then all of the animals yelled, Brilliant! So all of the animals packed their bags and made their way to Kampala, the capital of Uganda, and moved to the richest city. When the humans saw the animals in such masses, they ran for their lives. The animals were mean and angry, but didn't lay a tooth on a human. Many animals moved into houses and hotels and big buildings that had clean and fresh water. They missed their homes, but sometimes you have to get up and move to make a change.